So Suratul Alaq, we mentioned that the commentary of that, explanation of that, or translation of that. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We mentioned the meaning of Bismillah in the name of Allah. I'm seeking the blessing by the name of Allah, which is Lafdhu Dalala, Allah. I'm seeking the blessing by the name of Allah, which is Allah. I begin doing what I'm doing in the name of Allah. This Lafdhu Dalala again. Again, I'm seeking protection by the name of Allah. So that's why we say, in the name of Allah, I'm starting. In the name of Allah, I'm seeking help. In the name of Allah, I'm seeking protection. So the Bismillah mean all this. It depends on you who's saying Bismillah, which one of those three you mean. If you mean all of them, they're all okay. Ar-Rahman, the most gracious. Or we said entire mercy of this life. That is the rain that Allah bring down. That rain is the mercy of Allah. When it comes, every creature get benefit from the trees and grasses and humans and animals. They get blessed by the rain. That is Ar-Rahman. Another commentary of Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahman again is the general mercy. This general mercy is the feeling and the love that we have in between us. Even the animal that we believe they don't know better, if they have baby, they will not step on their baby. They always watch when they have their newborn baby around them, because of this rahmah that Allah put into the heart of every creature. They have mercy to each other. They are merciful to each other. They try to be sympathized to each other. That's why even chicken, if they have their babies, you trying to get around to that chicken female will start chasing you because she believes you're around her kids. This is her territory. It's the same Rahman, that Rahmah, that's what go there. And it gives that sympathization to any creation to one another. So that's Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahim is the entire mercy of the Jannah. This is only which the believer will receive this Rahmah. The believers will receive in that Rahmah. Rahim. Rahman is for any creation. Either you believe or you disbelieve. You're transgress or you're hypocrite. It don't matter what kind of human you are. Be atheist, Allah still will give you what you're supposed to have, what you deserve to have in this life. Not because you're a kafir, He's not going to give it to you. Like, if I will be your Lord, your King, and I order you to do something, you don't do it, I will not give you your needs. But Allah is not that. Allah is merciful to anyone. It doesn't matter you obey Him or disobey Him. So He's Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahim, He is the one who extends His blessing to the believers, those who obey Him in this life. They obey His command, they follow the rule of Allah. So that is Ar-Rahim. So Rahim is a mercy that is only in Jannah. Entire mercy of hereafter, only the believers will get that. So that is Rahim. He is the one who extends that to those who deserve to have that blessing. Now we go to the surah. Iqra. Allah said, read. Read. This is the fourth surah that was revealed before any surah revealed to the Prophet ﷺ. That time, the Prophet, before the revelation come to him, no one know he's going to be a prophet or he's going to be a messenger of Allah. But Allah gave him good moral for all his entire life. When we are young, we go play, we fight, we insult each other, we get angry, we do wrong things because we are kids. The prophets, Allah protect them from that action. Even they are young, they are baby, they don't do any kind of action of the other kids. They are humble like a grown-up. They talk like grown-up. They act like grown-up. They treat other people like grown-up. And people see that sign on them since they are that young and they grow up with. So the Prophet ﷺ used to go to the place called Qari Hira. Qar means in Arabic language cave, the hole in the mountain, but the hole doesn't go through. It's just little spot that is holy. You can go in without nobody seeing you out, but you cannot go into it because it have an end. It's not too far. You could see the ending when you're standing there. So this cave is in Mecca. Qari Hira is still there. So the Prophet ﷺ used to go there before Dhuhr prayer, like 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock. He will leave his home and go there because Mecca is very hot. He go and get into that cave and he sit there alone. He used to pray there as Muslim praying. At that time there was no revelation about the prayer. And all entire Mecca, his parents, they all worshiping idols. He never worship idol. He go there and worship Allah. And everybody seeing he doing different religion than they're doing, but they don't know what he's worshiping, who he's worshiping. They believe he also going to pray. They pray to the idol, but they don't know who he's worshiping. So he go there and get lonely there alone and stay there until after Dhuhr prayer, around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, he'll come home. So this is his ada. Every day he go there. One day he went there, Jibril come down to him in that cave. This ayah to the here, the 5th ayah. That was the first revelation from the beginning to the number 5. Allama al-insanu ma lam ya'lam. So this ayah revealed there. From that day, it was like lightning on that cave. Until today, if you go there, day or night, you could see that lightning on top of the cave where he used to go, where this ayah was revealed. Some people go to visit that in Mecca. So Jibril came to him. In Arabic language, Iqra means read, recite. Jibril said to him when he come, that's the first day he saw Jibril. Jibril didn't come as a human being. Usually Jibril will come to him as a human being. But that was first time Jibril came to him as angel. You never see angel. Jibril have 600 wings. 300 in the right, 300 in the left. So just being like these ones, that will cross the entire dunya from the east to the west. That fast. That's quicker than anything. Jibril came, that big creation, you never seen it. And hold the Prophet, he was in front of him, and hold him to himself. And he let him go. He said, read and recite this, Iqra. The Prophet ﷺ said, Ma ana biqari. I'm not reciter. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to write. The Prophet is al-ummi, illiterate. He don't know how to read. If you write his name, he don't know how to read it. He died like that. He don't know the writing or reading. Allah teach him everything in his mind. He will recite whole entire Quran. He don't even know. If you write Suratul Alaq, he don't know. He cannot read this. But he know it in his mind. You can ask him 1,000 times, he will repeat it without no mistake. And you hear what he's saying is your language, you listen to it. He don't misplace anything in there. So Jibril ended up squeezing him second time again and replied the same part. Iqra, recite. The Prophet ﷺ said, Ma ana biqari. I cannot read. The third time, he tied him again and hold him. And said, Iqra. Again, same part. Recite. The Prophet ﷺ said, Ma ana biqari. Then Jibril said, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Recite in the name. We say here, Bismillah. Bismi. Rabbika, your Lord. Rabbi, my Lord. Rabbika, your Lord. Rabbukum, your Lord. As a plural. So, Iqra, Bismi Rabbika. Since he keeps saying, I don't know how to read, Jibril telling him, recite in the name of your Lord. Iqra, Bismi Rabbika. Ismi means the name. That's why we said in the name of Allah. Bismi. Ma ismuka. What is your name in Arabic? Iqra Bismi Rabbika. Recite in the name of your Lord. Alladhi khalaq. The one that creates. Create who? Everything. خلق الإنسان. He created the human being. Insan means human being. We read it a lot. Insan, it means human being. خلق الإنسان. He created the human being min alaq. Min alaq. From the blood clot. That's why the surah called alaq. And I mentioned how the creation of human being become fertilized from the sperm. Male sperm and an egg of a female fertilized and become a human being. And was sperm for 40 days. Then become blood clot another 40 days and become meat, piece of meat, another 40 days, 120 days. Then the creation is complete. The soul is in, the decree is in it. So, at the same time, Jibril said, Iqra wa rabbuk. Recite by your Lord. This is as a swear. By your Lord, I swear by your Lord. Iqra wa rabbuk al-akram. Recite by your Lord. I swear by your Lord, who is the generous, Kareem, Akram, the generous one. He give anything we need. It never finishes. Whenever you ask, he give it to you. You do for him or not, he will give it to you. Alladhi, the one. Allama bil qalam. He teach with the pen, to write with the pen. Allama al insan. He teach the human being. Ma lam ya'lam. He teach the human being which we would not know without his teaching. We did not know before. You know something today that he wasn't knowing back in the day. So, few years ago, couple years ago, if someone says software engineer, we don't know what is it. Now we are one. So this is the end of the revelation. Allama al-insan ma lam ya'lam. Now we have to do this separate way. Now.